Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. I'm Cori, and it's another stitch with me. Welcome. My new subscribers are welcome, and my old friends are welcome, and we'll just have a little get together today while I stitch and jibber jabber away. Mostly about nothing. Every once in a while, I might talk about some cross stitching. But anyway, I had I got a package and I posted a unpackaging on Saturday from Amazon. I got three 30 by 40 nice springtime diamond paintings, and they look like they're going to turn out really cute. There's one I'm a bit worried about because it is quite detailed for a 30 by 40. But we'll see someday. I'm probably not going to be motivated on that one because I'm so scared it's not going to work out. I have been able to work on my Show Me Your Flag 23 project from last month. We're almost done with this month too. And I will put a picture in here for you of my progress on that. You guys, I only have one more row to go on that and a couple of intense days. I will be able to get that worked up. And I really like that diamond painting. There's things I don't like about it. I think it's really, really pixelated, but it does come together when you step back. And I still love the picture. So I'm not happy with it, you know. I'm happy enough that I still want to put it up. Because it does represent my state. So anyway, I did that. I've been furiously working on my precious moments because you guys that have been following me with the 11 count saga, I've been doing my 11 count cross stitches in 2 strands instead of 3. And I've been starting all my kits that way. And now I'm getting to be worried about it if I'm going to be happy with them when they're finished. I do know the one that I have three strands on, I am not happy with. I do know that. That one's out in the car, or I'd show it to you right now. But this is my progress on my precious moments. I have completely finished, 3 or 4, maybe 5 different colors. So I'm excited about that. It is making progress. Hopefully my goal is to finish this by the end of the week. And then I plan to wash them because right now I can see the printed background on them. But I want to wash them and see how happy I am with them. Right now my feeling is I like the 2 strands. One of the issues with that is some colors do cover better than others. And maybe it's something that I can do on a color by color basis and make that decision. I don't know. That might be too. One of the exciting things I found out, you guys, and I talked about in my video, is these, I've been calling this Tyvek like paper because it's so strong and sturdy. I found out on Natalia's Lovecraft Forever this weekend that this is actually a sticker. I'm going to go through this struggle again for you guys. And I must have put my tweezers over there in my diamond painting stuff. I'm just so stubborn. Anyway, this is here. Let's see if this will work. See, it peels, and when you peel it away, it's sticky. And so you can, I don't know what you're going to do with that information. I don't think I'm going to do anything different. I still want this to stay together with the chart, but if you do floss drops from this, you don't need to make a copy. You've got it right here, and you can cut it out and do it. I don't think it's going to change how I cross stitch, however. Usually the paper's too big to paste it on something else. So I have no idea what the purpose of that is, but something I learned. I haven't been doing much of anything else because of my efforts to complete this. I'm also having the trouble with my hands. But today's stitch with me is I am going to start this cross stitch. I told you guys I've been wanting to get into it, and the time has come that I'm going to start it. I'm probably not going to get a lot done on it. Like the last couple I've started, it's been just to start them, get them kitted up, and I'll put them in a bag. But I do have those priorities over there that I'm working on also. Okay, just a little bit of information. This is an 11 count. I got it from VIP Cross Stitch. It is a 50 by 50, and it costs $10. God, I can't even read my handwriting. I think it was $10.37. And I got this. It actually arrived on St. Patrick's Day. This cross stitch pattern has sticker paper for the pattern, and it has 25 colors. I'm finding that a lot of these DIY patterns are 25 colors, regardless of how big or little they are. They have 25 colors. So this one doesn't have a whole lot of blocking in it, but I think it'll be, I'm going to be happy to have this one completed. I think it's very cute. There's my chart. And just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to choose a color that will be easy for me to follow. So I'm going to do this dark blue, this blue color. That'll be easier for me to follow while I'm talking with you guys. And so that's what I'll do with that. And I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do this red color. That blue color is an off-white color or grayish color, and I don't want to do that. I just don't feel like it. I want to do this bright red color. That way you guys can maybe see what I'm doing if you're actually watching me. One thing I noticed when I opened this kit is I've never noticed that before. It smells like I just bought a whole bunch of new fabric from the fabric store. All those threads and maybe the Aida cloth too. I'm doing the loop method for my cross stitch, for my starting my string, my thread. Golly. So what I did was I took a long piece of thread and folded it in half, and I'm pulling the two ends through, and that leaves a loop that a cat is following right here at the end. So I've got two cats in my lap, by the way, guys. So it's this little symbol right here that's pink with the purple carrot top, for lack of another word for it. I'm going to do like this to loosen it up. It is rather stiff and thick. This fabric tends to loosen up pretty quickly, and I will, anyway, okay, that's good enough for now. And I'll go ahead and I start by going down and I come up in the opposite corner, loop my thread into the loop, get it almost to the spot, the same spot I came up with the needle, and then I pull it through. And I do the sewing method. Yeah, it's kind of burning my eyes this time too. I guess when I did the unboxing, I did it so quick I didn't have a chance for all that stuff to happen. But so I am going to do this one in 2 strands also. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for the final judgment. I wonder how many of these I've got started that I'm only doing 2 strands. Probably about 5 or 6 of them. So I've pretty much had a quiet weekend until today. I'm always excited when I get a package, so my package came on Saturday and I put that video up right away. And but today I noticed that the water was coming out really kind of slowly coming out. We didn't have any water pressure. And I asked my brother-in-law, you know, how is the water at your house? And he says, well, it's better than your house, but it is kind of not much pressure. And I'm like, that means there's a leak somewhere out there between the pump house and our houses. There's a leak out there somewhere. So he went out, he looked around my house, didn't see anything, went back and looked around his house, and I said, well, did you look between? Like, there's a place that, you know, like maybe 6 months ago, we had the Amish had their horses over here, and they ended up pulling out a stand-up pipe, and they ended up breaking it. And so I'm like, that would have been the first place I went. You know, we got that fixed, but, you know, did it hold? So I went out there and looked. Sure enough, that's where the leak is, and sure enough, that's also where all the ants are that I was standing in the middle of. So I'm trying to talk to Dwayne on the phone, and all of a sudden he's asking me all these questions, and I'm like, I told him I'm in the middle of ants. He keeps on going and asking me more questions. I said, the only thing I know is I'm being eaten by ants, okay? I didn't say it that nicely, I promise. But I was covered with ants before I even knew that I was in the middle of ants. They have this strategy about them. They wait till you're completely covered, and then somebody sends a signal to start biting. So I ran, got out of the grass up onto the boardwalk, and I throw my shoes off because they're all in my shoes and up my legs, and I had ants in my pants, guys. And so I throwing the shoes down and beating the heck out of them, and yeah. So I got ant bites all over my feet, mostly my feet. There were some up the leg a little bit, but so my brother-in-law went and turned off the water to the pump. We have a water pump that works for all the property out here. So when we have to turn the water off, it has to go off for everybody. So he went and turned off the water, and so that area needs to dry up before we can go in and fix it, because it's, you know, just a swamp right now. You can't get to the pipe. But he says it's a stand-up pipe that's broken. So it's where there used to be a home there, and that home has moved, but you know all the hookups and stuff is still there, and so that's where it broke. So hopefully he'll be able to fix that tomorrow. I'm so glad he knows about that stuff, because I wouldn't know how to do it. But I think the hardest part is getting to the area that needs it fixed. I don't know what we're going to do about all the ants. Can't use ant poison because of all the dogs. So when my son was here, these were just those little tiny ants. But we have a lot of the red ants. They're huge, huge ants. I don't know if they're unique to Texas or not, but they sure have a lot of them here. But my son used to just pour some diesel down the ant hole and then light it on fire, and that would take care of them for a while. But I just hate to use any poisons because of the dogs. So maybe I need to do some research on natural ways to get rid of ants. I need an anteater. Does anybody have an anteater I could borrow? Go get an aardvark. I the dogs they've been coming here back home lately. I'm really kind of happy. I've got my dogs again tonight. That's kind of nice to have them here. That means the crowded bed, but it's nice to have them here. I don't know why they suddenly remembered this is home, but I do like that. The cat's been really good at stealing my pillow at night. I don't know, I'll wake up, I'll be off my pillow, and I'll go to get back on my pillow, and there's Persephone. She's on my pillow and not ready to give it up either. And I'm like, it's my pillow. So, and I don't know how she does it. I guess she knows the right time when I'm asleep to just come in and move me out. Because I don't remember it at all. And I'm not one to leave my pillow, usually, unless maybe I do and don't even wake up when I come back to it. But, so. Anyway, I am trying to come up with a plan for working all the things I want to do. I'm really enjoying the diamond painting again, and I'm having a hard time with this, deciding to cross stitch or diamond paint. And right now, one of the things that's helping is I am having trouble with my hands. My hands are just hurting. I don't know if you can see that my thumb right there is kind of, I've got arthritis. And that's where it's been hurting. And then this hand, it's just the whole hand. The hand that holds the fabric. So when it starts hurting, I'll give up with the cross stitching and go back to my diamond painting. And so I spent a lot of time this weekend on the diamond painting. And in fact, I want to go back to it, but I'm afraid I'm too tired tonight. I think I'm just not going to do it. I'll stitch a little bit longer tonight. Just what I've started doing, just so y'all know, is I'm trying to record my videos at night, the night before I post them in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and post them at 6 a.m. If anybody needs them sooner, let me know. But the idea I have is this is a time when I don't get interrupted by friends and family. My day really does get kind of busy with that stuff. And so I finally decided I'll just do it late at night. And the problem is my mind isn't as clear, and I am old, getting old. And so foggy brain is a real problem. But I'm going to continue and try and do it this way for a little bit, see if it works. See if it doesn't work, whatever. We'll see. Nothing's hard and fast. Like I said, I do this just because I want to share what I'm doing. And to me, it's like having a stitching circle right here in my house. And I enjoy jibber jabbering, and I wish I had something more substantial to jibber jabber about, but that's the way it is sometimes. So I want to thank you for dropping by. If you stuck by to the end, you're a trooper, and I really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you again in the next one.